Hello everyone. So today we're going to talk about the books I'm going to read in the month of February. So this month of January I chosen some books that I want to read. I chosen 12 books that I want to read. It was a very big try on my side, and I'm on gallery. I'm almost done. I've read 10 books. I'm missing two. It's on today is the 18th of January. So who knows? Who knows? No, not who knows. But I'm going to read those two books without any doubt. And I'm playing less games. So that's it. Which happens to make me read more. And I'm changing how I read, to be honest. So when I see people say, "Oh, well, can you read 5 novels in 1 month?" My question is, why don't you? Because if you read for an hour, okay, instead of going to TikTok or playing video games or watching that movie series, TV or something like that, it's 1 hour you can read. If you read 1 page per minute, round of it, you can read in 1 hour 50 page on a book. If the book is 250 page or 300 page, imagine you can read 1 book in 1 week. And to be honest, unless you work 2 jobs or something like that, I can't imagine why you could not do it. I think people are just don't try it. Say, "Oh, I can't read," but you probably never tried to stop going to Facebook and stuff like that. Get on your phone and see how much time you waste on Facebooks, TikToks, Instagrams, and so on. Okay. So yeah, I've been reading a lot. I believe I'm going to top my best month in page per day read, which is very good. So I'm going this month to do something like that. Month of February, it's a bit short. Probably to start in 30 or 31 of January to start a bigger book, because I think I can. And let's see how it goes. So what did I choose? Well, I chose something different. In month of February, my goal is going to be reading books that are self-published. So they are published by the author via Amazon, something like that. Okay, I've chosen some fantasy or sci-fi or post-apocalyptic or something like that. So let's start with the first one, which is not going to be an exception because I have the self-published book, but I also have the broken binding book, and this is going to be this one. This is the first book on the Mortal Techniques Never Die by Rob G. Hayes. I have the self-published book. Then Broken Binding published this amazing, gorgeous novel. So I'm going to read this one and not the self-published one. It's the same content. I have both, so I chosen to read this so I can see if I enjoyed this book. This is the first book I'm going to read. This is a fantasy, Asian fantasy driven story. I've seen great things about this. Okay, so let's see if I enjoy this. This one is number 620 out of 1,500, signed by the author. So this is going to be the first one. So let's start with the first big one. This is Jeremy Robinson, Refuge. This is a 5-part book series that he made with other authors, Daniel Boucher, Robert Swartwood, David McKee, and Kane Gilmore. I believe a couple of these wrote other books with him. This one is published by him, which is he is owner of Breakneck Media, which is his, so it's a self-published book. My goal and my initial goal is going to be to read the first story, so the first Refuge, because this is, let me show you. each book or novella is written like this. So my goal is to read the first novella. If I can squeeze a couple of more others, I will try to do it. The third one is going to be an horror book by Wade Garrett. This is called A Glimpse into Hell, which is a series that he has, like 7 books or 8, I don't know. And this is The Angel of Vengeance. This is the first book, book 1. This is a compilation of short stories, not a full-length novel, and it has a lot of short stories. So my goal is going to be to read these ones, but not in one go probably. I'm going to probably read a couple of stories each day, something like that. Next, it's going to be the first book on Troy Young's series called The Other. Okay, this is a novel, Cthulhu Mythos stuff. This is also a short story collection, well, novella collection. Let me just check the contents. Yeah, this is a collection of novella contents, and my goal again is going to be reading this one. Probably not in one go. Who knows how I do it? It depends if I'm enjoying the novel. Now, in terms of full-length novels, the first one is going to be Michael McBride, Contagia. This is a series he wrote, a trilogy he wrote called the Viral Apocalypse series. There are 3 books on it, and Michael McBride has been on my radar. I have previously not read, but have a couple of his series. I only have one series of him, but I never ever read. I believe I've read one book from him, which is called Bloodletting, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I believe I have. So this is going to be my first foray into him, probably. This is a big book. I'm talking about 400 pages, so one of the longest one here on the series. The next one that is going to be on the all others are around 300 pages. So next one is going to be this one, Dark Oak, by Jacob Sanox. This is a trilogy, okay, a fantasy trilogy, and it looks very cool. The story behind, I bought 3 books, and now that it's completed, I'm going to read this one. If I enjoy, I may read the second novel in next month. Next is going to be Murder on the Lamplight Express by Morgan Stang. This one is the second novel on the series, on the Lamplight Express. I really enjoyed the first one. It was one of my top 10 books of the year. I believe it was on top 5. And I believe I'm going to have an amazing time again with Isabel Argahal. Yeah, that's it. Her name. It's amazing. It's a mystery novel set in a steampunk fantasy world kind of stuff. Next one, John Atten, Do Not Disturb. This is the first book on the trilogy so far of books. This was written as a standalone, then it got very popular and he wrote 2 more novels. I've been reading John Hatton books for 2 years now. I read like 7 or 8. All of them, I believe I gave it a good rating. I think I only didn't enjoy one of them, but I know that in the last 2 years his books have been in the top 10 of my favorite novels, and John Hatton is amazing. I remember reading this last novel by him, 200 pages in one day, all in one go, because his writing style is very, very approachable, and it's very, very fast, thriller-like. Next one, The Book of Zog, Alec Hudson. I have all of his books, to be honest. I've been buying his books for years now. He has like 2 series, and I've got all of his books. He has like the Raveling series, which is an epic fantasy. He has Swords and Saints, which is more on sword and sorcery kind of stuff. And he has like this solo novel, which is the Book of Zog, which is a Lovecraftian fantasy stuff. And then he has another one which is Shadows of Dust, if I'm not mistaken. All of them have beautiful covers, so this one is going to be my first foray into his works. And then two more. One is going to be Norliska Groans by Michael R. Fletcher and Clayton W. Snyder. This is a steampunk mystery thriller or something like that. I've been buying all of Michael Fletcher novels, all of Clayton Snyder novels. Now it's the first time I'm going to read one of his, so let's see how it goes. This is all of them are self-published. And finally, certain not least, it's going to be one of these two. I don't know which one. I'm yet to decide. Both are sci-fi. One is Under Darkness by Jasper T. Scott, and the other one is Can I by Dave Dobson. Both are self-published, and both seem amazing novels. And I've been collecting Shakespeare T. Scott novels because they are really interesting. But you get good ideas and bad books, and vice versa. But I've been buying, but before buying more, I will have to read and at least see if I enjoy or not. So one of these I'm going to read. Who knows? Probably two, if I can read more the books. To be honest, I will be very, very, very happy if I can squeeze all of these books. Let me show you in 1 month. It's going to be probably I'm not going to do it, of course, but who knows. You have to dream, right? And if you have read something like that, please do tell me what you have read. So all of these novels, right? This, okay, amazing, very heavy. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but who knows. I'm being confident, okay, removing my playtime, my video time, and reading more, which is something I love, I enjoy a lot. So who knows. Thank you all for being here. Please, if you have read something like this, do tell me. Maybe you may help me decide which one I should read or not. But I've got a couple of others that are on my pipeline to read. Maybe I would change one or by other, because sometimes it's like a impulse thing. Who knows. I really enjoy doing these kind of videos. I hope for more participation, but who knows. If you read something, please do tell me which book do you wish me to read for the next month. Thank you all.